out of the shadows through the...
Welcome to Stanton Radio, broadcasting from our cozy cockpit to every corner of the Stanton system and beyond. We bring you legendary beats, unstoppable vibes, and the ultimate soundtrack for life in the verse. Whether you're hauling cargo through Hurston, dogfighting in the depths of Crusader, or exploring the far reaches of Pyro, we're here to power your journey with music as epic as your adventures. Strap in, citizens. This is Stanton Radio, powered by THG, where legends take flight.
Rolling out on the rock, chasing that glow. Aberdeen's a harsh world, but it's all I know. The scanner's humming, it's a sweet melody. I'm a miner on a mission, it's just the moon and me. Dust clouds swirl as the laser ignites. The hater night shines in the purple light. Every hit's a heartbeat, every crack's a thrill. On this rugged moon, I'm climbing the hill. We're cracking rocks on Aberdeen, where the treasure lies. Hate and hate gleams like stars in the skies. The grind is tough, but I'm tough as can be. Living for the thrill, it's just the moon and me. Rising, the sweat starts to pour. Every crystal found just makes me crave more. The cargo's stacking up, but I'm not done. This life is pure gold under Aberdeen's sun. Through craters and canyons I make my way. The glow of the hate and naughty lights my day. No challenge too big, no path too steep. The moon's secrets are mine to keep. We're cracking rocks on Aberdeen, where the treasure lies. Hate and night gleams like stars in the skies. The grind is tough, but I'm tough as can be. Living for the thrill, it's just the moon and me. When the work is done and the ship's in sight, I'll toast to the crystals under the starry night. But until that moment, I'll stay in the zone. Aberdeen's my kingdom, the rock's my throne. Under the endless sun, mining's not just work, it's how the game is won. On Aberdeen with my trusty machine, I'm cracking rocks, chasing the dream. We're cracking rocks on Aberdeen, where the treasure lies. In the sky, the grind is tough, but I'm tough as can be. Living for the thrill, it's just the moon and me. So here I'll stay under the endless sun. Mining's not just work, it's how the game is won. On Aberdeen with my trusty machine, I'm cracking rocks, chasing the dream. The stars are shining bright tonight as we race through the endless sky. Red envelopes, it's a treasure hunt. Feel the luck, it's the perfect run. Gather round, let the feast begin. Ships are glowing, racing in. From the moons to the distant stars, we're united no matter how far. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel alive in the festival of lights and laughter. Together we'll take flight. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The red festival's here, it's shining interesting and fun. It's all around. A new year's here, let's hear the sound. Take your ship, let's make our mark. Racing through space, we'll light the dark. 1,000 voices, we're all the same. From Stanton to Hurston, it's all a game. Traditions old, but new ones we'll make. In the Red Festival, we've got what it takes. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel alive. In the festival of lights and laughter, together we'll take flight. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The Red Festival's here, it's shining so bright. Celebration all around, we're ready to soar. In the stars, in the dreams, we want more, more, more. Red lights in the sky, we're racing so high. From sun to microtech, let's touch the sky. Luck is on our side, we're flying above. In the Red Festival, we find our love. In the wheel, take a chance, it's the perfect time to dance. Gifts and cheers, a new year to start. In the Red Festival, we'll play our part. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The Red Festival's here, shining so bright. Celebration all around, we're ready to soar. In the stars, in the dreams, we want more, more, more. Red lights in the sky, we're racing so high. From crusader to microtech, let's touch the sky. Luck is on our side, we're flying above. In the Red Festival, we find our love. Red lights in the sky, come take my hand. In the Red Festival, we'll make our stand. It's a new year, and we're ready to fly. Red lights in the sky, we'll reach for the sky.
We took off fast, left the world behind, riding starlight with open minds. Katie's eyes glow like Saturn's rings. Sam barks along as the cosmos sings. Through asteroid fields we chase the breeze, floating free among galaxies. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream, an endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. We found a place near a comet's glow, a secret world where stardust flows. Sam's got a howl that shakes the air. Katie's grin says she doesn't care. No sound but love in this endless sea, just my dogs and the galaxy. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream, an endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. Constellations light the night. Katie and Sam by my side. We'll never stop, we'll never land, always chasing stardust strands. The universe is calling us. With every step we rise from dust. Together we're unstoppable, with paws on the moon, unstoppable.
Good morning, everybody. Doing, or actually afternoon, it's 12:07. Hope everybody's had a good Friday night. Having a good Saturday, just sitting back to chillax for the weekend. So last stream was a little rough, but we hung out and did basically a just chatting session. Because I was shard locked and could not get into the game whatsoever. Here, let me change my audio volumes. So if you're new to the stream, I do have a Stanton radio that I put up. And it is available, I'm proud to say now, on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, and all the other major outlets. So you guys are welcome to check it out. Links in the description over on YouTube. Also, Stream Elements will pop it up from time to time. And it's just something you guys can do to add to your experience out on the verse. Create your own playlists and stuff. I also have volume mixes on my YouTube channel. Volume 3, I started doing the addition of commercials. So I have 3 commercials in that one. And I will be adding onto that. So 2 albums right now released for Stanton Radio thus far. And yeah, my little spiel. So we are going to do, as the title says, some very chill rock mining on Aberdeen. So we have the Valkyrie, I have my rock all repaired, and we have a 2 SU container to transfer over. And I don't remember if there's anything left in here. And it looks like we're empty, so we're good. So let's hit F to close it up. The Valkyrie does not have a golden pass, standard pass yet, so you do have to look for that little F interaction. Oh, it feels so good to get back on the verse. So tonight, I usually stream night times. This is a makeup stream for last night. Typically, what I've been doing for loop runs for the past few weeks is just rock mining over in Aberdeen until the cargo system gets fixed, or at least gets to a better state. So, and today I'm doing, for the first time, I enabled the DLSS 4. So we're gonna be checking that out. So rocking a 4090, a 7950 3DX processor, 64 gigabytes of G-Skill, a pretty beefy system. So see if it gives me that extra little boost. Okay, so let's take the shields off. Just go into quant navigation mode. Call ATC here. Let's shut our lights off. VTOL should have been on. There we go. And it's always a good sign when the elevator door is opening up right away. Okay, let's go ahead and pop up out of here. Landing gear up. And let's hold down F4 and use our arrow key to back out a little bit. Get a better perspective here. Let's get away from the station here. Get some distance between us. So F2 to bring up our maps. And AB for Aberdeen. If you are mining on Aberdeen, you definitely want a Pembroke suit or another suit that will protect you from immense heat. If you go one with typical armor, you can rock mine, maybe break a rock at a time, and then get your butt back into your ship before you spontaneously combust. So still have the quantum bug, that's alright. Few little short hops here. There we go. So what I usually do once I get to Aberdeen is I usually pick a spot right along this ridge here or on the other side. So we're gonna head here. I typically don't go down to markers because more people are populated down there. So let's throw our cruise control on and just head down to the surface. So if you're gem mining on Aberdeen, you're looking for multiples of 620 when you're rock mining. There's a link on YouTube. Stream Elements will pop it up a little bit. There is a cheat sheet there for gems, so I have signatures listed there from 620 all the way up to 22,320. Hey Uber, good afternoon. Welcome back to the verse. Thank you. I actually got in tonight, dude. Tonight. I'm used to shooting my night streams. This afternoon. I got in. I woke up. Couldn't get to bed till like 3 a.m. Just was feeling a little rough. And woke up at 9:48 this morning. Dogs were like, hey, we need to get up. We need to go out. So put them out. Woke up so I could actually see and not have double vision. And fired up the computer, fired up Star Citizen. I was no longer shard locked. So did a little happy dance, not gonna lie. So last night was a good time. It was pretty much just chatting session because I couldn't get in, and you guys are awesome. The chat was just flowing, we were just hanging, and it was a good time. It was nice. I enjoyed it very much. And I did take your guys' suggestion and did look up a little bit for doing an org. So it looks pretty simple to set up. So my goal for tomorrow is to delve into that a little bit more and get an org set up. So we'll go a little bit further. It's a moon, so there is a low atmosphere. So we'll kind of wait for that altimeter. So I'm going to take cruise control off. We're going to back off on the throttle. And I'd usually do one thing to cheat, because I know we're just about to enter atmosphere here. And I'll switch over to my SCM guns, just to give me that extra break. Then as soon as I burn off a little bit of speed, then I'll switch back over to navigation quantum. Uber, cool. You think you missed the second half of the night stream? No worries. I hope you had a good Friday night. It was rough, not gonna lie, but it was fun. We all had a good time. So I figured today's makeup stream we'll do 3 hours. 2.5, 3 hours, I think. And then kind of mentioned when I started streaming, I did do the DLSS 4. Just trying to test it out, see how it was working, and I did get a bump in FPS. And I do have the counter in the top right, should be displayed up there. It was good to see on my Discord that Menda/Rekar saw a pretty substantial improvement with his RAM. That was pretty awesome. He's back in. Okay, so we'll switch over to scanning mode. We got 7680. Nope, we need a 7440 or an 86. So we will continue. It's another 7680. Was that one 7680 down here as well? It was. $13,650. That is not going to be a multiple of 640. So let me switch back over to one thing I still hate that you can't do is when you're in scanning mode, you still can't adjust your speed limiter. Okay, so what do we got here? Multiples of 620. So let's adjust our cone angle with the middle mouse scroll wheel. So it's 9750. It's 3900. It can take a little bit. So if you're new to ROC Mining, and you're not looking at, you can't do the math in your head. If you see a signature like that over the left where it's all spread out, those are going to be rocks. Those are not going to be gems. Gems are going to be in a tighter cluster. Ooh, let's get some altitude here. Uber, yeah, the speed limiter is getting me in trouble. Routinely finding yourself going way too fast. Yeah. I hear ya, guy. 3720. That is a multiple of 620. So we got our first hit. So I'm gonna switch over SCM guns. It's like the equivalent of dropping your landing gear to slow down. And my ping stopped working. Does that mean server error? Okay, so I'm locked out of...
But I'm chasing purple crystals in this dusty place. Lasers cutting clean, I'm in the mining zone. As smooth as my stage and the rocks my throne.
So I can't ping. I can't even use my keyboard right now. So this will be a little interesting here.
Every shot I harvest makes it worth the stay. My ship's in orbit, waiting for the score, but I'm not done thinking there's always room for more. I'm rocking in the
So that's the first time that's ever happened to me.
underneath the yellow sky with
Okay, so let's see if we can spot these just flying in for that little cluster. Should be too big of a signature.
night falls and the glow gets brighter. Every crystal feels the fire. I'm a fighter. The moon is alive.
Let me try
A miner's anthem under Aberdeen.
switch it over to my Mobi glass, click a few times and see if the
Digging up the prize underneath the yellow sky where the riches lie.
see if that'll bring me back my ping. It will not.
Mining like a star on
Son of a biscuit. Well, Star System without its bugs. So, if you didn't know, you can mouse over, hold down your F key. You can use your middle mouse scroll wheel to adjust your radar's distance. And once you get it where you want, you can right click and you can lock it. You see the little lock symbol down there. This is one of those times where it's like, you know, it just work. Uber, you had one earlier when I was unloading from a vulture and the cargo grid stopped working. Ejection of the RMC stopped for about 5 minutes. Just had to wait it out. Gotcha. You opened up the display stats and could see that the server's FPS just kind of stopped changing. No server error, but eventually started working again. Gotcha. So yeah, we'll just wait it out here. We're not in any hurry. I'll throw my VTools up just for posterity. You know what? I'm gonna land and see if just shutting down the power to the ship and back on will clear it as well. So coming for a nice soft landing, nose up a little bit. And we'll go a little bit forward so we don't hit the tree. There we go. So let's power cycle here. There we go, that worked. So landing and power cycling fix that error. Well, for a second there. Now it's not working again. Oi, that's funny.
Silent echoes haunt the night.
So that just be a thing where if I just land, it's available? So let's work with the system. So we figured out with this bug, if I'm landed in power cycle, it works. So let's see if we can't find that signature for those rocks, so I can get at least get the rock miner out. Maybe start getting some rocks here, breaking and cracking, make some money. So power on, power off. Okay, now it's working. So
Mining in this wasteland sand.
I pop up a little bit, still gonna work. So if I throw my, that's interesting. If I throw my engines on, I can't ping. But if I turn my engines off, there we go, I can ping. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna throw the engines back on. And we're just gonna have to old school this. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? So I'm pretty sure I probably overflew that signature. So we're gonna kind of go. Let's drop back down. So our engine's off. Oh, there they are right there. So like I said, we're looking for that tight cluster. So we're gonna be right over here. Where there's a will, there's a right way, right? That's a new problem to me. Always something new with SC, right? Yeah, that is absolutely the first time I've experienced that as well. So I'm not seeing them down here, so they got to be up on the other side of the hill here. They should be right up here. You know what? Let's just land because we know we're in close proximity. And we'll just take the rock out. So the one fun part of Aberdeen is all the trees. And trying to find that safe place to land. There we go. What I always do, I use my hotkey, throw my ramp down, and then I will check to see if that's way... We're not going to be able to get the rock back on there. I do have the max airlift with me, so that will work. So it looks like there's a valley. Oh, there's the rocks right there. That's a happy accident. So it looks like we got a flat area right over here. So let me reposition my camera here. There we go. And looks like that ramp is in a much better spot. So I always take I for my engines, make sure my shields are up. In case we run into somebody that's unsavory. Like I said, we are in my Valkyrie. Absolutely love this ship. Still needs to have a golden pass, but it's fantastic. Okay, U for the power, I for the engines. And then I always look down here. We gotta put power to our mining laser, this is a bug, and then throw the engines back on. And then throw my Toby's working, so let's back up here nice and easy. Slow and steady always wins the race. Okay, let's get ourselves positioned, centered up here. The rock could definitely use some better better traction. So here, let me turn my Toby off so I can get you guys sick. Let's switch over to our mining. Make sure we're on fracture. Like I said, if for some reason you get out and you can't, you have no power to your lasers, just look at your MFD right here. Make sure you have power allocated. So it usually takes 10 to 20 seconds for it to scan the rock. And there we go. So we are in business. So we'll start with 100% power here. Then we're going to slow her down way. I usually stay about halfway. Just because of the server starts hopping and desyncing a little bit. The next thing you know is you'll be up in that overcharge, that red area. The rock will explode and it'll two things would be the outcome. Either the rock will explode, or the rock will explode, and it'll either take out your rock, or it will kill you and your rock. So it's always better to err on the side of caution. It looks like we're coming into nighttime here in Aberdeen. Like I said before, if you guys are enjoying the music, I just put out Stanton Radio, just released that out to the world about a week ago. So on my YouTube channel, I have volumes 1, 2, and 3 that you guys can listen to. Volume 3 does have some commercials in it. And if you subscribe to Spotify or Apple Music, all these songs are available. The first 2 albums are available nationwide, or globally, I should say. So something you guys can put together on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever for your playlist to kind of just have some more fun in the verse. The next album will come out next month. So I'll do one music album, and then I will do a second release that'll just have commercials in it. So you guys can add those in to your playlist to give you a little bit more immersion, I guess. And if you are mining in Aberdeen, one of the major tips is you need a Pembroke or a high heat resistant suit, because you will burn up. You can do a light or medium. I've even done it in heavy armor when I first started out. And you can basically crack a rock, and then you either need to get your rock, pun intended, back into your ship before you start on fire, basically. Then you cool down and you go back out. But definitely pick up a Pembroke, and they are available now back in the game. I believe Port Tressler has them. I know there's a post on my Discord that kind of lists where they're at. Another easy rock. So we'll feather the power down here a little bit. Uber, you didn't find them in Tressler, but you did in Lorville at the Tammy and Sons. Okay. Was that both suits you found there? Tressler has a Nova, or Novatech. Okay, whatever it's called. Gotcha. Pembroke is in Lorville. Okay. Thank you. I have my white marshmallow Pembroke on right now. I should have grabbed the yellow one, because Rekar calls it my jaundice suit. And it's very fitting for being on Aberdeen. So I get that power creeping up there. Let's back off a little bit. Pembroke, bad at wording today? Oh, dude, you're fine. English is my first language, and half the time I'm, yeah. Autocorrect is my friend for the most part. You are fine, dude. Okay, let's switch over to extraction, and we're gonna play pickup. So we're gonna back up here. So basically it's just hitting that tab key to pin, or to ping, or scan, I guess, depending on how you want to word it. And yeah, it's just picking up all your gems. Hadanite is worth the most, but I just go for whatever shows up. I do not discriminate. I am gem neutral. Okay, so we'll have to go back a little bit further for those. So let's grab what's here. Uber, you've been rock mining on Magna mostly, but now that the suits are back, you're going to try Aberdeen today? Cool. I hope you have a very successful chill run. As you guys know, I am a big fan of the chill game loops. I did look in my hangar last night, and I do have the Mist Unfortunate for salvaging. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it out and test it, because I have the Vulture. And other than it being more updated with UI and stuff like that, I really don't see a use for it for me.
Chasing shadows in starlight. Quantanium's the miner's cheer. Deep space holds our greatest fear. Drill bit whispers on the stone. Finding treasures all alone.
Adjust my audio here. Guys, let me know if the music is too loud. If you guys can't hear me talking over it, or if it's just right, or if I can go up a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Just give me a shout out, let me know, and I will adjust it. So sometimes they'd be a little bit sticky, so I just basically change your angle of attack. Uber, it's a fun ship, you kind of like it, but since you have the Vulture, you miss the second salvaging head. I'm wondering why they didn't do, because it's priced right under like $10 less than the Vulture, right? Or $15, whatever it is. Why didn't they do like a size 2 mining head on it? Or like a size 2 braid, right? So you could get that, it would make up for only having the one. The Boo Caller Gent, welcome to the stream. Sounds good. The background music? Thank you. Yeah, I always wonder, I do check it before I start streaming and stuff, just to make sure the volume is good enough so you guys can hear me over it. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I love making the music for Star Citizen. It gives you that little extra immersion. It's just nice and soothing too. Yeah, that'll drop the price. Yeah, right? Okay, let's switch over my joysticks here. So, Blue Collar, how was your week? How was your Friday? How's your Saturday going? So I'm gonna switch over to Fracture and we'll ease our way up. If you go a little too fast, get a little too happy speed-wise, you can flip your rockets. Happened to me before. So it's always slow and steady wins the race. So I'd turn engines off, you'd shut the power down, and hold down Y to jump out. Uber, you're okay with having the one head at size 1, but it needs to be $50 less in the store at least? I agree with that wholeheartedly. In-game needs to be 50% of the Vulture, and then it serves as a nice starter salvager as startup from the hand salvaging. I completely agree with that. It's a great analogy.
Under the yellow sun so wide, riding
Blue Collar Gent, good week. Did errands. Now it's chill time. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping in and checking out the stream. Hope you enjoy.
so dry.
So, for those of you just joining us, we are in Aberdeen doing some rock mining. So the Valkyrie does have a little bit of a glitch. You have to, MFTs, once you jump out of the seat and back in, don't show up, so you just have to power cycle here. And then hit I, throw our engines on here. So the bug we were running into is I can't use my scanner to ping at all whatsoever. And I can't adjust my cone angle either. Which is pretty crucial for gem mining, right? I suppose theoretically I could bedlog and maybe jump servers and see if that would fix it. But after last night not being shard locked and not being able to get in, a little hesitant. So I'm gonna land again, and we will just see if I can ping. So this is not going to be an ideal rock mining run with not being able to send out my ping. And the reason why you'll see here in a second. So not working, shut my engines off. Now it's working. So we got that guy. I'll just reposition here. You know, I think we're gonna have to bed log, because otherwise I'm gonna have to fly back up to Everest to Uber, can I maybe turn off the weapons and maybe save power? I can try that. Let's give that a try. Maybe that'll help the glitch out. So I for the engines. Ah, I think you might be the savior for the day, Uber. You are. Dude, you rock. Thank you, sir. That worked out very nicely. It's always part of the fun for Star Citizen, right, everybody? Just trying to figure out a way around the bugs. Uber, it's good, but better than risking the login process. I wholeheartedly agree. So, gem signatures, we're looking for 620. If you guys are just joining us and new. Great call. I agree. So we got a 7080. That's not going to work for us. There's a 9200. Oh, if it was a 93, it'd be good. Like I mentioned before, I do have a Discord. Links in YouTube description. Stream Elements will pop it up from time to time. And underneath SC Resources, I do have a spreadsheet there I use for a cheat sheet for rock types. So I have gems listed from 620 all the way up to 22320. So that's what I always pull up when I'm rock mining. It's just a nice little fast resource to look to. So let's switch over to nav. Let's boost our speed up a little bit. Go back into scanning. And one of the things you gotta watch out when you're doing nighttime mining is not crashing. Make sure you're activating that ping consistently. So 9100 is not gonna do it. I don't go so much up into the mountain hilly areas. You can find a lot more Hadanite up there. However, trying to find a landing spot can be a little tough. So 4340, I believe that is. There's a signature. So let's head down there. Put our VTOLs up, give us a little bit of boost to get over this little ridge. We'll just ease in nice and easy. So our lights on a little bit. There they are. And if you ever come to a signature and you're not sure what it is and you don't read the number, or the number doesn't pop up, when they're in a tight cluster like this, they will be gems. Rocks will have a lot more of a spread out area on them. So we should be able to land this valley right here. Let's see.
I'm the king of the moon, hear the rocks roar.
Oh, let's go this way, because that way if I tilt backwards, should still be able to clear that ramp. So landing gear down.
Stars are calling, the future's
Uber, you really need night vision, 360. Yeah, I'm not sure why that isn't in the game.
stars on you.
I do have,
The Navy's marching, the empire's bright. Faster than light, we take flight.
what is that overlay?
A future in our hands across the land. The galaxy
I am having a brain fart at the moment. So let's pass this tree up here.
stars. The UE's calling, it's calling.
Reshade, thank you.
Meant to be.
You're gonna be my interpreter for the day. That thing with that whatchamacallit over yonder. So, yeah, we still be not ideal, but I don't think the ship's gonna jump around too much. Let's see. So yeah, with Reshade, there is an option. There is a preset to make things green, and it works somewhat. It's not perfect, but it is an option. Yep, as long as you remember the suit names were good. Okay, so let's switch over. You know, let's see if we can go over a little bit further here. Seems a little more stable. I think we'll be fine. So engine's off. Hold on Y to jump out of our seat here. The ROC has no climate control. That is correct. Yep, you're all exposed, almost like you're driving like a skidster around, basically. So there's a few things they could do for the ROC, right? As you said, climate control. So maybe there's like a canopy accessory component you could add to it to give you that enclosed. To combat the heat, and also like tires with like a better grip would be nice, because these tires are complete crap. Okay, we're trying to get off here. Well, we're just full of bugs today. So just keep on powering. I always carry a max airlift on me, just for situations that can arise like this. We're gonna see if we can power through it though. There we go. Okay. Let's turn our lights on here. The way to describe driving the ROC is almost like driving on ice on a surface. It's very greasy. And you'd think it would have a little more traction. Granted, there's probably not as much gravity here, but still. Another thing to be cognizant of is if you are mining and you're on a hill, the rocks or the gems, when it explodes, they will run downhill. So we're in fracturing, we got laser power. So it takes 10 to 20 seconds, depending on the servers, for you to get the actual scan. There's no progression bar for scanning, so there we go. So we'll do full power. Hey, Rekar. Yeah, this is a makeup stream I talked about last night. Congrats on your post over in Discord regarding the RAM making a difference. It's awesome. Yeah, blue collar. That's a great idea. Have like an extra, an upgraded where you can start adding stuff to it, just like you could in like real life, right? Where you can change out your forks or your bucket, or upgrade to have a climate controlled cabin. So the position I'm at right now, I just gotta be a little cognizant that I'm paying attention, that because sometimes if it overlaps the other way, it's hard time seeing where your charge level's at. How's the wife and kids doing today, Rekar? They enjoying a nice, relaxing weekend? It is very good to see that I got on. All things considered, I mean, last night with basically it just chatting for 3 hours and trying to watch me lock back in. I thought it was a great stream. It was a lot of fun. Chat was just flowing, just having good conversations and hanging out. Couldn't ask for anything more. And I did look in last night regarding the starting an org. So I'm gonna get just kind of a brief overview, watch a few videos on it. And I'm going to go ahead and start up the org initially tomorrow. Nah, your wife's irritated. You got my daughter all wound up as per usual. So let's power down here a little bit. Like I said, I like to keep it about halfway in case the server starts lagging a little bit. You don't find yourself in that overcharge region. As Rekar can attest, we know what happens when a rock explodes. Okay, we'll get that. There we go. That just popped up. I did not bring my jaundice suit out at all, Mend. I am rocking the white Stay Puff today. I just didn't want to fly back to Area 18 to pick it up. No, we don't. Show us. Luckily, that when the rock blew up, and I mean, I got away, but I had that one little piece come and take out. It didn't kill me. It took out the rock, which was still a pain. But luckily, we were able to go to whatchamacallit place here, such as an inn, and just basically reclaim our rock and load it back in. So not too long for downtime. Could have been a lot worse. Norgard, thank you. Another rock bites the dust. We have one more left here. Let's wait for it to scan through. I wish it would give you a progress bar for the scanning. As you can see, there's still a little bit of overlap on the UI with the text, but it's just minor things, right? And as you can see, we have our Pembroke on. It is nighttime in Aberdeen, and we're still at 228 for temperature. Oh, not paying attention. There we go. Like, why isn't it broken yet? There we go. We'll switch over to extraction mode. Do our little pingy. So, man, you missed. I had an issue where my scanner stopped working for pinging. And it would only work if I landed and turned my engines off. And Uber had the genius idea of just taking out the power of the weapons, and everything started working again. So that was pretty awesome. So if you ever run into that issue, there is a fix that works. Mend, it was nice when you got back today, but a little frustrating. You took your reclaim route, found plenty of panels in 6 different fields, but they were all scraped. Gotcha. At least you didn't run into griefers and pirates, right? And you didn't get stuck in your chair. Yeah, that was a little rough. Even Jack Kevorkian'd you, and it's still... You were dead on my end, but you were alive on your end. It was the multiverse. Stanton's under siege, we stand our ground. Love this song. If you couldn't tell. Couldn't believe how much better your PC is running now. It's amazing what a little bit of RAM will do, right? I did do the NVIDIA DLSS 4 for my system just to test it out. So I'm running on quality, and I mean, it's not like I needed it before, but I figured I'd give it a little bit of a try. So I noticed things look a lot more sharper. So how much did you end up picking up for FPS then? First switching over to 64. And the RAM that you put in, was it... I know you have an older system. Was it the same speed as your previous RAM, or were you able to go up just like a little touch speed-wise? I would notice that the gems are picking up a lot faster. So we are in the hotfix today, so... And there's always a few rocks that... There we go. A few gems, I should say. That when the rock breaks, they do go a little bit further out. And we got what? Uno más? Oh, we got dos más.
Scar, a tale of pride. Together we'll defend.
You think in the future that the rock would have asymmetrical all-wheel drive like a Subaru and a lot better traction? You were running 4x8, 32 gigs at 3200. Or now you're running, okay, at 36, so a little bit of a speed increase. Okay, and now we're going to jump back into the ship. So let me switch over to my mouse, or my joysticks. Switch over to Fracture for next time. Double click out.
Broadcasting from our cozy cockpit to every corner of the Stanton system and beyond. We bring you legendary beats, unstoppable vibes, and the ultimate soundtrack for life in the verse. Whether you're hauling cargo through Hurston, dogfighting in the depths of Crusader, or exploring the far reaches of Pyro, we're here to power your journey with music as epic as your adventures. Strap in, citizens. This is Stanton Radio, powered by THG, where legends take flight.
Let's see. There we go. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna back off here, and this is why I bring a max airlift with me. So we'll throw our engines off, power down. Let me turn my Toby off here. Hold down Y, jump out of our seat. But with those two modules failing with the internet or intermittent contacts, you're getting about 30 to 40 FPS. Now you're getting 40 to 55. Nice. So I could move the ship, but we are going to try just use the max airlift to grab our gray cat and bring it towards us. This is why I always highly recommend you have an max airlift on you at all times, because you never know. So let's just drive it in the last little bit of the way. So R, hold on R to holster. And we'll jump back in our seat. Put a lettuce. So U to power up, I for the engines. And there we go. Well, there is a will. There is always a fantastic way. So what I usually do is I let it sit for a second to make sure it's not bouncing around too much. So I for engines, U for the power, and Y to jump out of our seat. So let's close the door. Don't let all the mosquitoes in, right? Okay, so let's unload our rock and transfer over. So I usually do 150 at a time. Go ahead and split it, and then I'll just keep on splitting 150s. So I will shift click. It'll put it in our backpack. And I'll just run over. Hit F to open up the storage, and we will just shift click to drag it into our SU container. Then it's basically just rinse and repeat. So shift click over to our backpack, run over, F to open up, and shift click to store it. Then I'll just grab it and stack it on top of each other. Same thing, shift click over. Over, and we will stack it. There we go. This Stay Puft suit looks much better than the Jaundice suit. I was going to put the Jaundice suit on for you, in case you hopped in stream again today. But I did not want to go all the way back to Area 18 to pick it up. But you blend a lot better with the Jaundice. You do, with the yellow atmosphere. Definitely.
The stars are shining bright tonight as we race through the endless sky. Red envelopes, it's a treasure hunt. Feel the luck.
So like I said, I have to cycle my power, get the MFDs to work. There we go. I'm gonna leave power off to the engines. Let's throw our shields up briefly. Maybe. Just landing at Tressler, 6th and Q to land, and its ETA is 10 minutes to land. Yeah. I've noticed that the servers are actually pretty darn good right now. I have no complaints, other than my MFDs bugging out. So, I have to run a 3-minute ad over on Twitch. Give me 1 second. So, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go throw my dogs out because I have to run a Twitch ad, 3-minute ad for every 60 minutes. So, I'm sending you guys my very cool Be Right Back screen for break time potties for my dogs. I'm gonna crank up the music, and I will see you guys in. It says 10 minutes up there. I'll be back in 5. So with the 3-minute ad. So I'll be right back.
Thousand voices, we're all the same. From Stanton to Hurston, it's all a game. Traditions old, but new ones we'll make. In the Red Festival, we've got what it takes. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel.
Took off fast, left the world behind, riding starlight with open minds. Katie's eyes glow like Saturn's rings. Sandbarks along as the cosmos sings. Through asteroid fields we chase the breeze, floating free among galaxies. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving at Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. We found a place near a comet's glow, a secret world where stardust flows. Sam's got a howl that shakes the air. Katie's grin says she doesn't care. No sound but love in this endless sea, just my dogs and the galaxy. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. Constellations light the night. Katie and Sam by my side. We'll never stop, we'll never land, always chasing stardust strands. The universe is calling us. With every step we rise from dust. Together we're unstoppable. With paws on the moon, unstoppable. Final. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, my cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars. Katie and Sam, forever ours.
I'm running through the night, the danger's close. My heart is racing, but I've got no time to lose. The battle's fierce and the wounds they sting, but I've got a secret, yeah, I've got it.
And we're back. Thank you for sticking through the break. Successful break time potties for the puppies. Switch back over to the game here, and we're off to our next signature. I'll throw our engines on here. Put the game audio back on. Get those music levels set up. There you go. V-tools are on. Landing gear up. I've noticed with the DLSS enabled, I do get a little bit of haloing around my UI. So let's get a little more altitude here. Okay, switch over to scanning. Like I said, we're looking for multiples of 620. And if you're ever curious and you're not getting a signature popping up like this, that cluster is going to be rocks. Gems will have a lot tighter of grouping. So let's see. We'll just continue on. Like I said, I do have a cheat sheet over my Discord underneath SC Resources for gem mining I use every stream. Men, one big reason you love your reclaimer so much is you just hang out in the yellow belt bed logging. That ship is so big it can be out all week collecting RMC and come back with 10 million or better. Nice. It's a very large ship. I got lost in your reclaimer trying to find you. So that is the 620. I'm not going to stop to mine it because it's just going to be a single rock of gems. Uber, if they want to keep increasing server population, they'll need to change the space station. It's unlikely the main planet cities to have some more physical hangars. Yeah. Gets a little congested. But I was really happy to see they canceled the Red Festival free fly event to kind of do what they were talking about in Chris Roberts' letter at the end of the year for server stability and stuff. Uber, but yeah, I really only need to go through a station right now when changing game loops. As you just bedlog right now. We got 1170. If it was 11780, that'd be even better. We got a 3900. That is a 3900 will do us. Men, no joke. Uber right now, it's just side effect of going from like 100 players to 500 per shard. So we can see rocks down there. This is the grouping. And there is what we're looking for. So I switch over to guns just to... That's not a gem rock. Am I at the wrong one here? Let's get some altitude. It's always a good thing. Oh no, it is. It is a rock we can break. It's... Ah, this will be my first. I've never done the indigenous. Yeah, I want to say indigenous, but I know that's not correct. So let's throw our VTOLs and our landing gear down. It's always a little tough at night trying to see whereabouts a flat land is. So, and like I said, there's a lot of trees. So trying to find a spot can always be a little bit fun of a challenge. I don't know if we can actually break these. No, we can't. So 7680. We'll keep on moving on to see what else we can find. I was looking at the wrong listing on my spreadsheet. Worst way you ever had was 15 minutes exiting a hangar. Were you able to get in and finally land then? Or are you still in queue to land? Because I think you said in what, 10 minutes? So that's definitely going to be rocks. Let's see if this one will pop up here. 8850. That's to be a negative. Oh, there's one more right next to it here. I've never had more than a couple minute wait, man. Uber, you really do have to look around when leaving the space stations these days. Need some actual takeoff and landing patterns to follow. It can get pretty congested. I don't know how many times, it hasn't been a lot, but exiting my hangar and having a ship right above me. And then because I bump into him, I get a stupid crime stat. Is that a 9920? Nope, 9,200. So we'll just keep on moving on down the... skimming this little area between the hills and the flatland. Uber you got in? Nice. Did take about 10 minutes, then was 5 to leave the hangar. Gotcha. Sounds like at least the hangars are working a day. Man, that'd be funny talking to a guy and catch him because you missed the woozy marker heading to Boosie. Silly spell corrector. No worries. 1920. Nope. So it can always be a little bit of a process finding gems to start populating. But typically if you find one, you'll find a lot more start popping up. 92. What's this one? How about over here? That's still the 80. 10, 920. Oh. 3720. 3720 is what we're looking for. And do as I say, not as I do. Let's throw our VTOLs on to get some. There they are. Nice tight cluster. Let's see, landing here. Let's put that down. Push in here a little bit. There we go. Should be a good spot. It's relatively flat. Questionable with that little stump there, so let's try sliding over a little bit. There we go. Or door down here real quick just to make sure. We're good. Switch back over. So turn our engines off. Always turn your engines off when you're exiting your ship. Men, a bit interesting watching your stream at Vino time. So used to coffee time. Yeah, and I think once like you guys were asking for the org last night, once I get the org set up, I think we'll do a an org event like in Saturdays. Figure out a time that works for everybody. Go out and get into a little bit of trouble. Okay, you for the power, I for the engines. Got my joysticks here. Okay. Our lights on. Maybe. There we go. Oh, good. We found Hat of Night. They're going to be at our 12 o'clock. You have to let me know if my stream is better with the little Vino. So I'm going to go around the tree. I've got stuck in those before. Looks like you can clear them, but usually end up just damaging the rock. There we go. Center ourselves up a little bit. You always tell Hat of Night, it always has, so I did saltwater aquariums for a long time. So you get the chlorine algae. It's always a sign of a good established reef when you get the chlorine in on your live rocks. With if you had a high enough calcium count in your system. So that's what those remind me of. I'll get a chlorine algae on rocks. Okay, so full power. There we go. Looks like we're finally hitting that optimal range. And you can move closer. Just gotta speed up the heating process. There we go. Usually takes 10 to 20 seconds for it to scan. Like I said, it doesn't really show you a UI that shows like the progress of its scanning, so you just gotta be patient and wait it out a little bit. There we go. About halfway there. We're cracking it. Back off low power, stay right around the halfway mark in case the server starts lagging a little bit. There we go. And let's push in a little bit closer for these guys. Do 100% on our lays. Looks like another easy hand night break. So men, you got any fun plans for the weekend? Sure you're gonna spend some time out on the verse with your new upgraded system. Growing ponytails and testing your PC. Sounds like a good weekend. Let's ease off the power a little bit. Let's reposition. There we go. Perfect song for what we're doing. It's great. Your daughter adores you, but holy moly, she's a lot of work. Wait for the teenage years, right? Most of your verse time is on the weekdays when she's at school? Gotcha. Makes sense. And when she gets home, we get to spend, do a little family time. We got Uno Mas. Looks like another easy rock. Give her full power. Henite does take a little bit more to warm up versus the other gem rocks. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Cap. All okay? Yeah. Thanks for stopping and hanging, guy. Yeah, I'm doing a makeup stream from last night. Last night I wasn't able to get into the game whatsoever, so we just did hang out and chat. So, okay, we're at extraction, so let me switch over to my... I usually just switch to my mouse and keyboard when I have to do extraction versus joysticks. So we're doing the... Patrick, we're doing the typical game loop till cargo gets into a little bit better of a state. And just doing some chill rock mining in Aberdeen. Men's, shame on you. You're thinking how lucky you are I'm not in the verse now. You come and relocate your ship for you. Preferably without your knowledge. That would be funny, wouldn't it? So Patrick, we were discussing last night about starting up an org. Some people are having issues with their current orgs just being very negative and whiny and stuff. So I did look into it last night a little bit. It's actually pretty easy and straightforward with the initial setup. So I'm going to work on that probably tomorrow for a little bit. Patrick, yeah, last night was boom, boom, and wait. Yeah. You know, all things considered, last night I had a lot of fun. I was, disappointed I couldn't get in the game, but I mean, you guys were rocking with the chat flowing and just hanging for the 3 hours. That was great. It definitely reflected on that a little bit after I got off for the night. Oops, wrong. Oh, my caps lock. No, caps lock off. We were all in good company. We are. Like I said last night, when I first started streaming, I didn't think anybody would watch and stuff. And kind of where I'm at now, hitting affiliate finally over on Twitch with you guys' support a couple of days ago, and everything has just far exceeded my expectations. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I Can't wait to get home and get everything set up to jump on and just hang and chill with you guys. And I think having the Oregon stuff, like you guys had mentioned, I should start last night. Getting us all together, not necessarily on like a stream or anything like that, but just getting out there and just picking a game loop we want to do for the time being. Just having some fun. Okay, let's see. So if any more pieces. So, there's always a few little gems that will go astray. And I was out on my break just a little bit ago, putting the doggies out. The snow just started coming in, so I believe it's still 6 to 10 inches, so we'll see. I think being a weather person is the only job where you get paid 6 figures and you're wrong. You can be wrong, 80% of the time, or 90%, and you still make money. It's acceptable. But we really haven't got any snow this year, so. And for the most part, we're out of the cold. So let me switch over to fracture. So put that away. Let's see where we're at here. I'll load her back up. R now2, thank you. Patrick, or yeah, a whole bunch of flying tiny homes and mini formations. Just imagine. You just had rain yesterday? Yeah, once I'm down south, it seems like the winters are going to be a lot of rain. Which is fine. I'll take rain over waking up to a negative 42 wind chill any day. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're going the long way. So the ramp is a little bit higher than I'd like, so let's try. Oh, let's do the what I did last time. Throw my Toby off, engines off. We'll just use the max airlift loader in. And this is why I always carry a max airlift. Something doesn't look right. Okay, R to holster. Hold down R, sorry. So just move this in the last few feet. Like I said, I always sit around for just a few seconds, make sure it's not jumping around on me. Engines power, and we'll jump out of here. And then we'll throw up the door because we don't want to let all the mosquitoes in. And we'll transfer over. So we'll go ahead and open up our storage. And I will shift click to sit it all in my backpack. We'll just walk around right here. Open up the SCU container and just shift click and drop it in. Bada bing, bada boom. Off to our next pile of gems to mine. Man, just imagine how the max lift could change vehicle parking. Ultimate revenge when that jerk steals your spot. So let's power cycle here so the MFDs show up. Engines on. Our V-tools are on. Let's pop up. Landing gear up. Okay. So switch over to scanning. So we're looking for multiples of 620. And those are you that are new to gem mining. When you get a signature that looks like that without a number and they're spread out like that, those are going to be rocks. Your gems are going to be a very, very tight cluster. Like I said, we're looking for multiples of 620. So we switch over to nav and then switch over to scanning. We'll get a little bit more speed here. So those are rocks for sure. We're going to squeeze in this little bit of a mountain valley here and see what we can find in between. When you're flying at nighttime, definitely be cognizant and ping like crazy, because it is very easy to either run into a mountain. So we get, what, 5580? That is a multiple of 620. So I usually cheat, switch into SCM mode for my thrusters, VTOLs. Let's grab some altitude here. Man, how are those Swedish lures coming, Patrick? Yeah, when you get a chance, Patrick, definitely throw some images over in the Discord. We'd love to see some of the lures and stuff you're working on. So it can always be a pain to try to find a proper landing spot on Aberdeen, especially if you're in the hilly areas. So we'll see if we can sneak in between these trees here. It looks like we're at a little bit of an angle, so let's twist here a little bit. There we go. I think we should be good. I think that's going to stick into the ground a little bit. That's right. So, like I said, engine's off. Let's hop out of our seat here. Anyways, go down sideways just to speed up. And down below. There we go. Not jumping around. Jump back into our rock. There. Some more Hadanite. Let's throw that up so I can see off to my left here. What a nice starry night sky. There's our rocks with a nice purple chlorine algae on it. So let me switch over and there we go. Wait for that little scanning to pop up here. Patrick Finds Thanks made a 73 millimeter live baitfish yesterday and now making a mold for a 3X new tadpoles. Oh. Okay, let's power down our power here. There we go. One down. Several more to go. Wait for the server to catch up with us for scanning the next rock. There we go. Zabada bing, zabada boom. Let's feather that power down here a little bit. Patrick, your father-in-law passed. Another ST going on. Gotcha. So I haven't had enough energy to fix Discord other stuff, but it's coming. No worries, guy. Take your time. Sorry to hear that. Men, how's your father doing? If you don't mind me asking. Any updates from yesterday? Hey Ruby, welcome back to the verse and a good day to everybody. Welcome, welcome. How's your Saturday? Ruby, good. Got some D&D later, so just tuning in while you're getting things ready. Very cool. Played D&D when I was younger, but I never played it. I think we talked about this before, but I've never played it as an adult. But I always had a lot of fun doing that. Mendy's got a lot of food. They're still draining and fighting infection when possible. Sepsis. So run pins and needles ourselves. Gotcha, guy. Oh, we're all there back behind you. Push up here a little bit closer. So Ruby, is it a group of friends that gets together? You guys all sit around and play? Or do you guys do a little bit of online and offline, or all online? For your D&D? Looks like we got about 2 more rocks after this one left. We'll do our start scooping up here. For those of you just joining in, welcome. We are doing a little bit of rock mining in Aberdeen. And we have our Pembroke suit on. The marshmallow variant, not Men's version that he calls my jaundice version suit. So... Ruby, yeah, we just in person and play. It's more of a Star Wars theme, so it's pretty fun. Nice. It's fun as an adult, as a person running, it can adjust the content to fit adults. Make it a little bit more fun. Patrick, father-in-law was expected. You're mostly taking care of your ex-wife and ex-mother-in-law. You're a good man. Let's feather out that power here a little bit. Looks like this is our last rock, unless there's another one hiding back behind it. Ruby is Head Knight, the only gem really worth the time. It does sell a lot more than the Dolvine, considerably. Hey Dale, good afternoon to you as well. Welcome, welcome. How's your Saturday? But for me, I'm not really discriminatory. I'd go after whatever is this multiple of 620, just for the game loop, right? I think once... Oh, there was one tucked behind it. I think once mining and base building does get in the game and certain gems and minerals become a little more sought after, then I'll be a little bit more discriminatory as far as what I'll mine. But I'm an equal opportunity gem miner right now, as I like to say. Never heard of Janolite? I think it meant Hadanite. Is that correct, Ruby? Or wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm watching my charge level and not getting distracted. Janolite is far better, but certainly more rare. I don't think I've come across Janolite. Is it something you can rock mine, or is it something you have to have a prospector or mole for? Oh, hand mineable sand caves. Gotcha. I wish they would add those. Look at all the goodness to pick up. I wish they would add... Oh, hold on, switch to extraction. I wish they would add caves and stuff to the maps. I know there's a few you can find if you go to a certain mining station and you just head like at a certain heading. But typically, if you do like missing person missions, those will generally put you in a cave. So, but those are, to my knowledge, are not popping up right now in this release. Dale just getting up after third shift sleep. Janet sand mining, gotcha. Ruby, in your opinion, they just need to cut. They just need. Oh yeah, yep, custom markers so you can save your cave locations. It's supposed to be coming. It's just like one of those basic things, right, that we appreciate, we take for granted in other games, is putting down a custom marker and then sharing that marker with our friends. That's just not in this game, but just that little simple feature would be pretty nice. Would be a nice welcome addition to the game. Sometimes your gems can be a little bit stuck if they're back behind rocks. So typically just repositioning Usually fixes that. Ruby, it would open up exploration up a bit as a profession. Definitely, completely agree. It's just something so simple, right? I've only done one search and rescue mission, and it was because I wanted to, for IAE. For some reason, it didn't pick up my game loops to get credit for the reward. So bounties didn't pick up, so the only thing I had left was hand mining. So Zenerin and I went out, and we coincidentally probably should have brought a smaller ship, because we actually had to go into the mountain, down into the cave. And that was pretty cool. I've never, you know, you see them on people's streams, but I've never actually experienced like going all the way down in the cave and exploring. Something simple, but it was something different enough that it was something cool. Hey, Rig Jiggles. Welcome. How are you doing? How was your week? How's the start to your weekend? Thanks for stopping in to check us out. Hey. That's one thing you're looking forward to doing is going out in your C2 and exploring Pyro. Yeah. Pyro definitely has some beautiful planets. Is it Bloom that has like the aqua green? I think it is. That was absolutely beautiful to explore. Ruby, haven't been to Pyro yet? It is definitely very cool. Especially the planets with the clouds. It'll be definitely more exciting once the refactoring gets in for weather and stuff. And actually, like in Pyro, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the clouds do move over and around. Rig Jiggles, what is the most efficient way to unload the rock? Good thing you asked, and here we go. So we're all full. We got our hat night. So let me head back, and I will show you. Honestly, they need to figure the traction in here. So let me turn on the music a little bit here so I can think to myself. So I take the Valkyrie and load my rock in there. I bring a 2 SCU container with me, and then I lock it to the cargo grid off to the side. So here's what I do. So I'll go ahead and I'll park my rock in here. I always sit for a few seconds just to make sure that the rock's not a rockin' and bugged out. So let's power it down. Let's jump out here. And we are good. We're going to close the door so that we don't let any mosquitoes in. So here's what I do. So I got my container over here. We got our rocks. So we'll just come up to the back here. The first thing I do is I just right click, and I always do 150s, 150 or 175, and split it. And what I do is just shift click. That'll drop it over here to our backpack automatically. And I just walk right over to the container. Open it up with the F key. And then I'll just shift click, drop it in, and I'll just restack. And then basically just rinse and repeat. So shift click over. Now I'll just shift click it back to drop it into the container. And then I'll just drag and stack it. And then when I get back to the station, the first thing I do once I land and drop my ramp, I'll grab this with my tractor beam, run it right over to my cargo elevator, and send it down right away.
system's fate lies in our hands.
The Valkyrie, you never seen the ship? Backpack method is the only way, eh? Yeah, unless I think you could possibly put this off to the side, maybe open both inventories at the same time. But for me, just the backpack transferring has been working really well. So I'll give you a quick view of the Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie is a dropship. It is my absolute favorite now. I was a big Cuddy Black fan, but upgraded. And this is a little bit of the Cuddy Black, the Cuddy Blue, with the guns on the side for the doors. So once we get inside, there will be a seat on this side and on the opposite side just before you get into the cockpit. Each one of those seats powers your wing gun. The pilot flying solo only has access to the two front, and I believe those are size 3 or 4. I completely agree, Ruby. It is a beautiful ship. I can't wait till it gets its gold standard pass. So you also have a turret down here. So what it reminds me of is like a Hornet a little bit for like the front, because you got the 2 air intakes. And then you got your, of course it's a drop ship, so you have your big VTOLs on both sides. And like I said, the other seat will give you access to the other wing weapon. There is a turret on top as well.
Welcome to Stanton Radio, broadcasting from our
So let me close her up.
to every corner of the Stanton
So the cargo grid for snapping stops about kind of right where this container is. And then if you see, there's a little bit right here. If you go ahead and put this up, that'll be the ramp. So that when you load your vehicles, you don't accidentally get too far in where you're going to run into the separation here. So like I said, you have your door gunners on each side, just like the Cuddy Blue. And like I said, it doesn't have a gold pass yet, so you can't access like the storage lockers. And then each side here, since it's a drop ship, is for your team. So you got your seat and you got a weapon slot. And the turret for the turret on the bottom of the ship is right here. Access. Did I just get that ship? I got it about a month ago, I want to say. I had the mole, and while I was enjoying the mining loop, I didn't like getting out of the seat constantly. I knew going in that was one of the issues everybody complained about. So I did that, went through my hangar on CIG's website, got rid of a ton of skins, and then I think I ended up paying like $10 or $15 to upgrade to this. And I'm not going back. I absolutely love this. Jealous? I think you can buy it in-game. I think in-game it's 18 or 19 million. So there's every point in time on my like I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm doing a makeup stream because last night we weren't able to get in because I was shard locked. Be happy to take you out in it if you want to try out ROC Mining. If you want to just check out the ship in general too. I have no problem with that. And then like I said, so back here you have your crew quarters. When they do the golden pass, they do have to do something. So if you lose, what's the word? Compression? I know there's a certain word for it. So if the ramps open or whatever, or something blows off, the crew doesn't get sucked out. So they will have to do something like a force field or something here. There's your seat for the top turret. Like I said, bunks, a little coffee station over there. Then you got, I believe is the bathroom. And a fire extinguisher, because, you know, with water source here, you never know if there could be a fire. Depressurization, thank you. Not sure if that's the word either. Yeah, no, you are absolutely correct. Perfect, thank you. Like I said, you have your seats for each one of the wing guns. So as a solo pilot, you only have access to those guns down below. So you're kind of pigeonholed. But if this is fully crewed, it is a force to be reckoned with. So currently there is a little bit of a bug, so you have to power down, power back up for your MFDs to show up. Got our VTOLs, so let's go ahead and lift off. VTOLs up, landing gear up. Then here I'll do a quick spin around so you can see it. I'll throw my VTOLs down just for posterity. Hey, Pagan Linux Geek. Thank you for the follow, guy. How are you doing? Doing a little bit of a makeup stream today. Last night I was shard locked, so we just did a just chatting for about 3 hours. And here I'll kind of pan around her a little bit. Not sure why I had to refollow weird. Oh, where is? So what you're listening to in the background, and I was going to message you in your Discord, but I didn't want to overstep. So I started a Stanton radio channel. So on my YouTube, I have volumes 1, 2, and 3. Volume 3 does have some commercials in it. And this week, I finally went live with my music, the first 2 albums on all the major audio platforms. So Spotify, Apple Music. And the reason I'm doing it is so like when we're out on the verse, especially like on Spotify, we put our own playlist together and kind of curate that just for some good background music when we're out on the verse. So you're more than welcome to check it out and use it on your stream if you want. So I have the first 2 albums are currently up. I have 2 more albums coming. Here, let me get my camera back to where I want it. So the next 2 albums, one album will be music, like we're listening to now, and there'll be one with commercials. Right now, I think I have 4 commercials made. So that way we can go through and we can kind of pick and choose, make our playlist, sprinkle in a little bit of commercials. And yeah, just add to our experience out in the verse. It is, yep, I do hold copyrights to it. And I worked with another streamer over in Taiwan, and I do have a release I can do for the music, and I can send that to you. It basically gives you rights to stream it. So if you want to check it out, feel free to. And if you want to use it, let me know, and I'll just draft up the document, do a quick DocuSign. It's just basic, right? So it just states that, hey, this is my property, but I'm licensing you to use it for $0. So that'd be fun. Something to add, like I said, to our time out in the verse. And a couple of days ago, I finally reached affiliate status. I think it was Thursday I woke up, so it's been a very exciting week. Between music being released and hitting affiliate and all that good stuff, it's been good times. So let's switch over to Quantum here. Switch over to Scan. So if you guys are new to gem mining or just dropping in, we're in Aberdeen. Definitely want a suit that can tolerate high temperatures. So Pembroke is what I recommend. And then we are looking for multiples of 620. Med, a lot happening in a short period of time. Yeah, right? This is all, when I first started streaming, I said this is all exceeding my expectations. So, like I always say, I always appreciate everybody's support. Those chatting, those just hanging, showing up every stream, and those just lurking in the background. Just want to chill and relax and have a nice, positive, chill stream. That's what I'm all about. And I recommend you guys check out Pagan Linux Geek. So when I first started streaming, I got stuck and I couldn't get back to Area 18. And I had just finished up a stream, I think it was, and I had messaged him. I'm like, well, do you know a way how to get out of the hangar? Is there a workaround? And he actually left what he was doing on stream, came, picked me up, and brought me down. Picked me up, brought me down to Area 18, so that was awesome. And that's one of the nice things about this community is everybody, for the most part, is willing to help everybody else out. And currently playing right now is my Puppy's Pause to the Moon anthem. Okay, so we got our next multiple of 620. Ruby Medic, the SC community is great. It is. Get a few bad eggs here and there, but I mean, you get that everywhere, right? Why am I still floating? There we go. Med, at this rate, Katie and Sam will have gold-plated dog houses and heated floors in no time. Yeah, so my focus right now, as all you guys know, is raising money for her surgery. She, for those of you who are just joining in, she tore her ACL back in November. She's not a spring chicken. She's 11.5 years old, but she still has all the life in her and spunk. So yeah, I'm hoping to get the surgery done here, hopefully within the next 2 months, because it does add a little bit extra weight for her on her right leg. So you guys are welcome to check out her. I have a GoFundMe set up for her. You guys are welcome to check it out, and if you feel like donating, go ahead. If not, no worries. Wriggles? Rig Jiggles. It's gonna take me a second to get that. Area 18 is where you make all your money. What do you usually do at Area 18? To make your money. So engine's off. Why to get out of our seat here? Do you have any more questions on the Valkyrie before I jump into the rock? So this is what it looked like if you were on the door gun. Oops. I think one of my favorite things, so you can fit 2 rocks in here. You can also fit in an Ursa Red or a Nursa. I knew that was going to happen. That's alright. It's not going to move around too much. I got to find a better landing spot because this, let me back up a little bit. The one nice thing I like, and I'll point this out, is you have a full rectangle for your ramp. The Cuddy Black, I mean, I do love this ship. It's a Drake ship. Always a fan. But it wedges up, right? Like a little triangle with rounded corners. This actually gives you the full opening. So we'll just pop up, because do as I say, not as I do is relevant to this learning tip. I should have put my ramp down and checked before I got out. Ruby, the C1 ramp entrance has been a little annoying too, just because it's so high up, right? Is that correct, or I gotta throw my engines on here. That looks a lot better. So, engines off. Why to jump out of our seat? No sir, no more questions. Yeah, Bahini Point to Area 18, back and forth. Okay, yeah, gotcha. It's a good little profit. What do you, well, you probably use your C to, your C1 to run the cargo. Or not your C1. What do you usually run for your cargo? Has some protruding bits that the rock gets caught on? Okay. I'm just gonna close up these doors here real quick. just going to close this up real quick. So I do have to run a 3-minute ad break on Twitch. So I'm going to take this time to go do a potty break for my puppies. We'll go ahead and leave this up. So in here, in the Valkyrie, this is literally the only button you have access to. And it's kind of a button. So... no on the career black. Betty Black, gotcha. Excuse me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna send you over my very cool potty break. Be right back. And I'm gonna switch over to the other second album. And hey, this is a song for the Valkyrie. So it says 9 minutes up there. I'll be back in about 5 or less. For those over you on Twitch, I'm gonna do my quick ad minute break, or run the ad break that I have to do. And we'll catch you guys in less than 5 minutes.
Engines roaring, the cosmos wide. She carries the brave with nothing to hide. In the cockpit's glow, we take the lead. On the Valkyrie, we're born to succeed. Fly, Valkyrie, soar on high through the nebula into the sky. From the depths of space to the farthest star, you're the beacon that guides us no matter how far. Valkyrie's flight, we're taking on through the unknown until the dawn. Drop pods ready, we're built to fight. On the Valkyrie, we own the night. With turret fire and armor strong, we've been forged for this, where we belong. A ship of war, a ship of grace. We face our foes, no time to waste. Through hostile zones, we push ahead. On the Valkyrie, our path is led. Fly, Valkyrie, soar on high through the nebula into the sky. From the depths of space to the farthest star, you're the beacon that guides us no matter how far. Valkyrie's flight, we're taking on through the unknown until the dawn. From battlefields to far off moons, the Valkyrie's wings are all our tunes. No mission's too tough, no enemy too near. In the Valkyrie, we conquer fear. Fly, Valkyrie, soar on high through the nebula into the sky. From the depths of space to the farthest star, you're the beacon that guides us no matter how far. Valkyrie's flight, we're taking on through the unknown until the dawn. With every turn, with every dive, the Valkyrie's strength keeps us alive. On this ship we stand as one. The Valkyrie's flight has just begun.
I see the stars, they're calling me. In a ship that's built for discovery. A little craft, but so much more. Taking off from the launch pad floor. My wings are spread and I'm ready to go. In my Aurora, I'm in control. From the cockpit to the endless skies, I'm flying high, I can't deny. This is the start of my journey. I'm chasing the light, I'm feeling free. A starter ship with a dream to fly. Aurora, take me to the sky. Aurora starter dreams, take me far. On a journey where the stars are ours. Flying through the galaxy, we're in sync. In my Aurora, I'll never blink. Aurora starter dreams, the world awaits. In the ship we navigate the fates. A little cargo, a little fight. But I'm soaring through the endless night. the Emer to the CL. The adventure's real, you can tell. Cargo or combat, it's all the same. In my Aurora, I'm playing the game. The lights shine bright on the hull of steel. With every mission, I start to feel the thrill of space, the dream is mine. In my starter ship, I'll cross the line. This is the start of my journey. I'm chasing the light, I'm feeling free. A starter ship with a dream to fly. Aurora, take me to the sky. Aurora starter dreams, take me far. On a journey where the stars are ours. Flying through the galaxy, we're in sync. In my Aurora, I'll never blink. Aurora starter dreams, the world awaits. In the ship we navigate the face. A little cargo, a little fight. But I'm soaring through the endless night. From planet to planet, we're drifting away. Chasing the future, it's our time today. A little ship with so much heart. Aurora dreams, we're off to start. Aurora Aurora starter dreams, take me far. On a journey where the stars are ours. Flying through the galaxy, we're in sync. In my Aurora, I'll never blink. Aurora starter dreams, the world awaits. In the ship we navigate the face. A little cargo, a little fight. But I'm soaring through the endless night. In my Aurora, we'll always fly. Chasing the stars, we touch the sky. Aurora starter dreams, here we go. A new adventure, we're winning the flow.
And we're back. Switch over to the game. Thank you guys for hanging through the break. Regals, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Appreciate the support. Let me catch up on chat here real quick. It is, Ruby. It is cool to see it a lot more populated. I completely agree with that, with the ships coming in and out. Man, you can't remember the guy's name, but he does videos on players, ships landing different. Yep. They are very entertaining. I do watch those when he gives, I think the last one I saw was he was raiding people going through the portal, the wormhole over to Pyro. So far, he hasn't captured any of your landings yet, Med. Thank God. Ruby, you got an 8, which I was very happy with the MSR. Very nice. Men, you fly more realistic than cinematic, so I'd get a lower score. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. Let's grab this rock out of the Valkyrie. Throw the game audio back on. And let's jump back in. Okay, we switch over to my joysticks here. So U to power, I for the engines. Turn the Toby on here. There we go. Lot better ramp placement. There they are. So we got some Dovine. Not too profitable, but like I said, I'm not discriminatory against gems. Here goes a ship, man, a ship like yours with a medical bed and some military guns and a shield comparable to the Terrapin would be game changing. So, yep, like Men said, you can, or Ruby, hold on. Give me a second. Apparently I can't chew bubblegum and talk at the same time. Let me get into position here. Mandopi for sure. Ruby, you can put a medical Ursa and at least get a med bed. Yes, you can. Yep. It will take a Ursa or a Nursa in there. But yeah, fully crewed. That would be a lot of firepower. Oh, looks like the sun's coming down here in Aberdeen. So a few day cycles out here. Oh, Drake's Pride song is on right now for all you Drake fans. Ursa's too big, can't store your furry in there if you got an Ursa. Your cutting block gets shot down a lot when you're hijacking people. We're gonna feather off that power. That's why I shouldn't look at chat when I'm mining. Yeah, it would be nice if they did add some modularity. So what we kind of discussed before, I'd love to see instead of the drop seats, one side be for beds, another side be for like kitchen, shower area, and then taking out that whole entire platform in the front. And that would really open it up. So you probably could fit a Nursa and a ROC very carefully in there if they did that. So I'll be curious to see what they do when they do a gold pass. I haven't really looked to see if a gold pass is like in production for it, but it'd be nice to see the Valkyrie get some love this year. Oh, okay, let's back up on the laser power here. There we go. Ruby, it'd be nice to hear their current thoughts on gold passes. I thought that Connie would get one with all the RSI ships in focus. Yeah, I think, was it next week on Thursday? They're gonna have that 2-hour special they announced for going over their plan to address all the issues to get the game to a much more stabler place. So that'd be pretty exciting to watch. The rock is a rockin'. There we go. Last rock broken. Man, I know every ship is getting a gold pass by 1.0. If that says anything, sure. Question is I think if by, let's see, it's what, February now? By June, if they're able to get the servers to a point where we don't have any more issues, or very minimal issues with, excuse me, with hangars and all the stuff that we're going through now and have been for quite a while. And then maybe by the end of the year we see base building in its infancy, then I do hold a little bit of hope to hopefully see 1.0 by release for Squadron 42, because it makes no sense for them to launch Squadron 42 and not have 1.0 out and stable, because they would basically be like, oh hey, I just played this really sweet Squadron 42 game, now what? well, hey, you can just jump into Star Citizen and continue your adventure. But they're gonna have to do some kind of a subscription model if they want to keep funding the project for updates and stuff and to keep the servers up. I don't know what that subscription model will be. So the ROC should have a detachable SU container. You mine gems all day. It's not a bad idea. Next sitcom is going to be very telling, you think? I completely agree. I don't know what Stream Elements is yapping about. I can't see anything on my end. So just disregard whatever they're complaining about. I think they sent it to a few people. So you got one little stray over here. Our little spinorama here. Oh, we got 2 more strays. 3 more. So when you crack the rock, just before it breaks, if you switch over to extraction mode right away and get your laser going, you can prevent when it explodes from your gems going everywhere. It's not uncommon to like find gems like on the other side of my ship sometimes. Okay, let me switch over the joysticks here. Uber, I think anytime you put something with a like the hash marks, or not hash marks, but the it's interpreted as a link. Mad that would be you. Load it up with a Nursa, a DS, or some mining and a pulse just to explore a bit. Yeah, once I get Katie's surgery out of the way and stuff, I am going to start squirreling away money because Daddy wants an ironclad. That would be awesome if that released this year. Oh my goodness. I would be a happy camper. Right, ass long and then. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we'll just take these out. So I have to open up the storage. We only got 15? No way. Okay, that's bugged. We picked up more than 15. Okay, we'll just leave it be. We'll go up to our next. You really get the ironclad for IE vibes? Oh my god, would that be awesome. I would definitely put my Nursa in there, a couple rocks. I don't know if you could fit the vulture in. Maybe this is where the missed opportunity, as I call it, salvaging ship would actually maybe fit in there, because I think it's a little bit smaller than the vulture. But basically, then you would have like your mobile base in space. I'll figure it out for the time being. Wriggles. The Ironclad looks good. The Polaris is terrible, though. You don't like it. I wasn't a big fan of it either, but just because I'm not in that game loop at all. The silly sock goblin's stuck again. Patrick, one day you'll get an Ironclad dog daddy. I'm looking forward to that day. Very much so. So VTOL is up, landing gear up. Let's take our speed limiter, bring it up, switch over to scanning mode. I do agree, yeah, the poor for what it's designed for. I was surprised that you really, like some people tried loading some tanks and stuff, but with the height variation with the launchers on top, they weren't able to get them in there. So look at that, 5580 is our next signature. Just curious what this guy is, 4960. So we'll go to the 4960 first. Actually, you know what? We could probably split the difference here. Because they're going to be in close proximity, so we can just go from one to the other. So VTOL is up, landing gear down. It's the 5580. Holy crap, we got 3 gem signatures right in a row. I think Christmas has come early for us. Ruby, you love the Polaris, exists and is beautiful when it's, but it's not for you. Gotcha. Hangering the fortune and scraping for a month, right? Rig jiggles. Hope the Ironclad is harder to seal than the Polaris. Yeah, they need to do something about regarding that. So, do we attempt the upper rocky surface? You know, let's head, see if we can find. This looks like a relatively smooth spot here. Let's go over here a little bit. I think we're still going to be on the hill here. So let's throw the door down. Let's try going up a little bit. So we are sitting on a little bit of a hill here. You know what? I can live with that. Well, let's bump it over a little more. So one fun thing about being up in the mountainous regions is the hilly areas. Let's squeezy over here. Maybe this might be a better spot. So let's see how we're doing here. We can do that. We can always take the max air left to put her back in. Unless I can. Better if I squeeze you over this way. I'm happy with that. Just close her up. Our engine's off. Put our shields up before we jump out of here. Ironclad has an internal turret. How is that for harder? Yeah, as long as somebody, right, is, if you have enough crew manning it. But yeah, they'll definitely have to figure something out. Because I think just shooting a ship with bullets to get drop the gate is a little ridiculous. Being crewed on a Kraken would be awesome. That's a huge ship. People leave the hangar on top open, so you fly the Fury in just to hijack the Polaris all the time. It's so easy to do. But yeah, the internal turret could be a problem, but you're pretty fast and a decent shot. Just a terrible pilot. The Turpin dropship could be a menace, sorry, for boarding if it comes out. Yeah, what's the next event coming up in a few months? Is it April? Is the military expo? So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's find our first. There's no way that we pass them up. Let's try the other side over here. So I was pretty sure that we had a signature that we were jumping on right away. So it looks like we have to travel up a little bit further. Once again, do as I say, not as I do. Oh well. Sometimes you can actually land on the signatures if you're not too careful, but it's not the case here. Well, it didn't like that. There we go. Terrapin Medic is good for ground missions. It's a sharp ship. For me, stylistic wise, I like to have a couple ways to get in my ship. So I do like having the back gate as well as the side door. I use the Terrapin for the executive hangars a lot. Man, you haven't done any contested zones? Me either. Looking forward to trying when you're ready to have your butt handed to you. Maybe that's something we can do as an org event for the first time. Because I haven't done contested zones either. So we're landing gear up. I wonder if they just despawned, because so 4340 is the signature, so let's head over here first. Rig Jiggles, do you want some NDBS for your ship? I know there's components back there. I haven't really looked at components too much for the Valkyrie for a while. I know I have the repeaters for doing the Save Stanton phase 1. I know I really want to do phase 2 of Save Stanton. That could be another game loop we could all do together. The only thing I've upgraded so far this patch, I know that's going to be good, is my components for the Vulture. So I went through the video that Zenerin had shared with me and did stealth components on the Vulture. But that has been it. We were pretty much grinding because I wanted to get the Valkyrie. Where are we at now? 11 mil. And I got all the way up to the point to finally grind and pick it up. But decided that the mole wasn't going to work out for me, so then I just ended up banking the money and just buying a few rocks and some other vehicles in game. rig jiggles, they aren't, contested zones aren't as hard as people make it out to be, but they are all different and you get lost a lot. Usually in the contested zones for about 2 hours per zone. There's a cargo elevator in there to use it. Okay, so like the cargo elevator is for sending your stuff down, correct? That you found? So it's kind of like their version of like extracting stuff out. Rig, yeah, the mole is terrible. Just tried it and decided to go to bed. I love the look of it. I love my raft. I love the Argo aesthetics. The only reason I ended up, well, the Valkyrie, because I wanted to do rock mining and I just love the ship. But if you're going out with more than one person, I think the mole is like the one to go with. But I mean, I watch a lot of Red Monster and stuff. That's what got me interested in the mole. And he's perfected it, right? Solo mining with it. So I ended up getting the prospector in game. So if I want to do a little bit of mining, rock mining and stuff, I have that option. Remedic, are there still a lot of people glitching a lot in the C2s? Chat, I'll have to help you out with that. I don't have a C2, so... You're waiting for Pyro to cook a bit before jumping into that content? Let's back off that power here a little bit. Let's back that power up. There we go. Rig, the loot is good in there. All heavy armor, guns, gadgets, ship parts. It's just fun. Full of stuff. And the Vulture is the only ship you've glitched through. Your C2 never been a problem. Did you glitch through jumping down off the ladder? Just out of curiosity. Rig started Star Citizen 2 weeks ago. Live in Stanton for the first 2 days and been in Pyro ever since. You wanna go to Stanton now to buy ships and parts? Ruby, gotta clean the house a bit. Catch you later. Sounds good. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'll probably catch you maybe Monday evening on stream. So take care, guy. Thanks for hanging. Men several times from the ladder, a few sitting in the pilot seat during quantum jump. Nothing. Gotcha. So I got 3 more here. Oh, let's hit that scan first. There we go. Ooh, I was reading chat, not paying attention. There we go. There we go. Man, you were so mad at the first time you glitched while in Quantum in the Vulture. Did you have a full load in your Vulture when that happened? Man, you just spent a couple hours getting loaded, bought off a pirate, was on your way back to Lorville to sell. Ouch. We've all had those moments, right? We got one more after this one. You want to be able to combat Vulture so bad? Yeah, the Vulture does suffer from not having too much firepower, right? But for salvaging, salvaging is king. Sorry, Mend. No, you're a little partial to the Reclaimer there. Okay, switch over here and start picking up all the goodness. You know what, let's start from the top and work our way down. So we got a little bit of a stray over here. Wish they did have a speed limiter on the ROC.
Lights go dim, alarms ring loud. The system's burning under.
You can't get stealth parts right now. They keep falling through the elevators and floors. It's irritating. Oh, in the contested zones.
We fight for Stanton, no lies.
We all know the Reclaimer is far superior. You don't see any need to rub it in.
The call is clear. Through the void we cast our fear. Every ship, every soul aligned. Together we'll defend what
Let's reposition here.
Stanton under siege, we stand our ground. In the shadow of the stars, our hope
Like I said, with exploding, we had a few pieces way the heck out there.
in the fight we won't concede. Rising stronger, Stanton under siege. Trade routes crumble, stations fall. But we won't yield, we'll answer the call. From Crusader skies to Hurston's land,
Not supposed to use dynamite.
the system's fate lies in our hands. Arm the turrets, fuel the fleet. Victory's pulse in every heartbeat.
Look at all the headnight jiggle.
We'll unite to take back Stanton through the night. Stanton under siege, we stand our ground. In the shadow of the stars, our hope is found. Through the fire and the fight, we won't concede. Rising stronger.
Okay, let's reposition. Oh, grab these little morsels here.
In the chaos, heroes are born. Through the void, we weather the storm. Their banners fly, but we'll break free for Stanton's future, for unity.
Where were those at? They're just hiding right behind here.
Siege will light the way.
There we go. That's efficient.
Darkness will seize the day.
Now we'll do
With every
pick up all these last little bit.
a tale of pride.
I think it was stream last week.
Defend
I had
side by
found a really big headnight deposit
under siege.
and cracked everything. And then just as soon as I went to go pick everything up, I got a weird server error, and wasn't able to pick up any of it. So it happens. So we got one here, and we got Unamas. I'll check out chat here in a second as we get loaded in.
In the night we chase the gleam, sailing through the cosmic stream. Hand in hand, no turning back, navigating through the black. Stars above
Okay, let's switch out of mining mode.
this journey full of light.
There we go.
Heartbeats sink like tick
We'll see if we can actually move these gems this time.
past the
So a little bit higher up than I'd want to be, but there we go.
through the Stanton starry sky, where dreams and stars come together, shooting past
Okay, it's power down. Jump out here.
galaxies whisper, stay the course. We'll find our
Okay, let's see if we can actually transfer stuff over this time.
space-bound romance never fades. We're just
There's one.
in a waltz parade. Nebula paint our path anew.
And I'll just shift click it over.
The void with skies so blue. Holding tight on this
And we got one more to get out of here.
last forever. We're flying high to portraits
So split this.
through the Stanton starry sky, where dreams and stars come together, shooting past
It would be really nice, like you guys had mentioned, just an easier way to transfer stuff over. I mean, this isn't bad whatsoever. I kind of wish they would put out a different systems, so they bring back the old inventory system. So like if I hit I right now, it would pull up all my inventories and I could just switch and shift stuff between them. I'd also like to see in the future CIG working on a way, so you're in your hangar, you go up to a terminal and then you do your loadout. So you transfer your guns, your meds, your drinks, everything over to the ship. And then once everything's transferred, you know, you pay a fee or whatever for that convenience. And then you bring it up and everything's already in there. Everything's locked down to the grid and you're all set to go. I think that would be pretty awesome. Wriggles. A rig jiggles. If it's open, you just fly in there and steal all the goodies. But there are so many rats, I can usually solo and stay alive. But they're always below. Oh, they always blow up your ship. The self-destruct.
Galaxy whispers down the line. Stellar paths we intertwine. Hand in hand, nebula haze. Starlit roads in a cosmic maze. Planets spin inside.
Well, time flies. So I'll leave my engines off. So I gotta do another Twitch run of ads. If you guys are subscribed to my channel over on Twitch, you won't get ads at all. YouTube, you guys are fine. So, very cool. Be right back screen. And I'm gonna go throw out the dogs one last time. We're to go, and after I get back, we're gonna unload and sell, see what we made, and then that's probably gonna be the end of it for me today. So, I will, it says 10 minutes up there if you're new. I'll be back in about 5. So appreciate you guys staying through the break coming up, and I will be back shortly.
Hearts beating to the lunar tune. Waves of light through endless blue. Universe sings a love so true. Gravity drifts beyond control, yet we hold close each other's soul. In the void we find our way, past the dawn of starry day. Navigating dreams along the stars. Portraits are shining near and far. Celestial dance, our guiding light. Together in this endless flight. Stepping in the cockpit, feeling alive. Got my Penrose suit, now it's time to fly. Through the stars with the engines hum. In this armor, I can never be undone. Gloves on tight, helmet in place. Ready for the battle, I'm ready to race. A world of danger, but I've got the key. The suit's all I need to set me free. Breathe in deep and feel the air. In this armor, I've got no fear. Tear through the void, I'm going far. In a Penrose suit, I'm a shooting star. Suit up, Penrose, take me higher. Through the galaxies, feel the fire. A warrior's heart and a dream to chase. With the Penrose suit, I'll conquer space. Suit up, Penrose, feel the rush. In the stars, I'll never hush. Hold me close, take me through the fight. Penrose suit will burn so bright. Nebula lights in the got no fear. Tear through the void, I'm going far. In the Penrose suit, I'm a shooting star. Suit up, Penrose, take me higher. Through the galaxies, feel the fire. A warrior's heart and a dream to chase. With the Penrose suit, I'll conquer space. Suit up, Penrose, feel the rush. In the stars, I'll never hush. Hold me close, take me through the fight. Penrose suit will burn so bright. Through black holes and distant moons. With my Penrose suit, I'll be back soon. Faster than light, I'll break the chains. In the galaxy, I'll make my name. Suit up, Penrose, take me higher. Through the galaxies, feel the fire. A warrior's heart and a dream to chase. With the Penrose suit, I'll conquer space. Suit up, Penrose, feel the rush. In the stars, I'll never hush. Hold me close, take me through the fight. Penrose suit will burn so bright. Penrose will fly through time. In the cosmos, we'll climb, climb, climb. Penrose, take me higher, higher, higher. This suit will light the fire.
And we're back.
In the dark where shadows roam, I set my course.
Thank you guys for sticking through the break.
A warrior born in steel and fire.
So where were we? Let's get over to my joysticks here. There are some engines. We're at about, yeah. Run back to Everest. Do some selling.
Fighting for the stars, I'll never fall. Titans rise, hear the battle call. I feel the power deep in
We're lining gear up. Switch over to nav mode. Get some more speed here. Throw our speed limiter up. Take our VTOLs off. And throw our cruise control on here. Shouldn't take us too long to get out of atmosphere. So F2 to bring up my map. And then we're going to type in EV for Everest. And then I just could typically just hit R to route on the keyboard. Currently that's not working. So we'll click that guy.
in the Titan, I'll show.
Okay, let's take cruise control off. Throw our speed limiter down.
Shields are strong and guns are set. In the heat of battle, no regret. Cargo calls, the war's in my veins. Through endless space, I'll break these chains. With every turn, I claim the sky. A Titan's rise.
You've died more to the asteroids than players.
I was born to fight. In the dark, I am the light. I feel the
Okay, so this is different. We switch back. So we'll go to the OM marker. We'll go from there to Everest.
Titans rise across the skies. In the silence, hear my cry. Through the storm, I stand my ground. The Titans roar, shakes the sound.
So F2 once again. EV for Everest. Power to route. There we go. And since we have a medium ship at Everest, we do have to take a vertical landing pad. Got a Quantum back into flight mode here. And it'll put us on one of these arms for their vertical hangar. Okay, it's called ATC. Let's see where it puts us at.
Titans rise, watch it unfold. A legend's born, a story told. Through the stars, my name will blaze. Titans rise, forever will amaze.
Okay, so that shortcut's not working. Let's try Alt N. There we go. Oh, we're gonna split the difference here. Looks like we're in third position. Like I said, since we're medium hanger, we'll be on one of these arms sticking out. So I'm sit back up here a little bit, so once that marker comes up, you can identify it and head to the hangar. Mend Everest was a station he clipped through in the video I posted on Discord. 3 million seconds. Yeah. Pups a little better too if you actually see people leaving, right? I wish that the medium hangars, there'd be a few more options for going in, like right down below us instead of having to do the verticals, but 'tis what it is. Ooh, perfect song. Everest, all in me. I want to say I timed that song, but well, looks like we have a Cuddy Black here, speeding away off into the verse. Look at those trails. So we're number 2, waiting to get our hangar. Rig, have you messed with the camera controls at all? So like the F4 and then changing your camera position and doing the focal length and all that good stuff? Who's the red cup? No idea. Did I say rig jiggles? Oh, I see, then. Gotcha. Thought I misspoke there for a second. Not seeing too much traffic coming out. I'll call ATC another time. There we go.
I'm packing up, leaving Earth behind. Stars are calling, the future's mine. Through the void with no fear, no sound. On a mission to the stars, I'm UE bound. The Navy's marching, the Empire's bright. Faster than light, we take flight. From Saul to Stanton, we rise, we stand. A future in our hands, across the land.
A Griefers had attacked Tiny Outside Ambitious stream a few weeks ago. Oh, that's right, when I was with a Vulture. That was a while ago, wasn't it? You tried, but every time you still... someone shoots at you. Stream suspended. Looks like I'm still live. You guys still seeing my stream over on YouTube? What is going on here? So, well, we're good. I got all my controls. Man, if I didn't have to go to jail time, you'd really save Stanton. There we go. And as per usual, we're at the other end. So somebody put in there my stream was... It looks like I'm still streaming. Did you just get a little hiccup or glitch or? Patrick, policy violation, I guess. Star Citizen didn't like someone having too much fun. You know, it's probably my music. Even though I do own the copyrights, I'm sure I'll just have to get a hold of YouTube and say, hey, this is my music, and it's... Is it live now? I mean, can you guys see the screen and all that good stuff? Shows on YouTube suspended for violations. Okay. Well, you guys can hop over to Twitch if you want real quick. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to just go to YouTube's thing and say, hey, I do have the copyright and here's my license for my own music that I made. I gotta imagine that's probably what it's for. So, for you guys over on Twitch, I can actually see my stream. Google AI really isn't that intelligent. Especially because I did the thing where the music should be attached to my account, but it is what it is, right? So I sent my container down. And my cargo elevator currently keeps us says transferring to warehouse, so. Rick, how long does it usually take to get fixed? This is the first time this has actually popped up. If you guys have a Twitch, I'm over on Twitch. You guys can join over there. Due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. So now, I think I have to wait till after my stream is done here to email them back and say, don't interrupt me anymore. And I'm still waiting for my stuff to transfer down to the warehouse.
I see the stars, they're calling me in a ship that's built for discovery. A little craft, but so much more. Taking off from the launch pad floor. My wings are spread and I'm ready to go. In my aurora, I'm in control. From the cockpit to the endless skies, I'm flying high, I can't deny. This is the start of my journey. I'm chasing the light, I'm feeling free.
So I think on that note, I'm gonna end the stream, which is fine. This is kind of what I plan on coming back and selling anyways. So I'm still stuck at sending my cargo box down, and it still says transferring to warehouse. So, man, you had posted a video of your daughter singing and got hit with a YouTube copyright. Yes, they fixed it, but took a couple days. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just algorithm going through the music that I published and stuff. And like I said, I did already link that over, associate it with my YouTube channel. So no biggie. Just be ending the stream here in a few minutes and waiting for everything to compile, and then just emailing YouTube and say, hey, I own this music, I created it. So no big deal. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers off stream, and hopefully all this stuff does transfer down to the warehouse correctly and stuff. So, but yeah, more or less a successful day of rock mining. Good little makeup stream for last night. So yeah, no complaints on my end. Thank you guys for hanging as usual. Rig jiggles? Well, I hope not. Yeah, it'll be a simple fix. But men, take care. All guests finally have to go bed. Bye. You have a good night, guy. Yeah, appreciate everybody's time hanging and stuff. My typical streams are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time in the US to 11. Thursdays a little bit long, and Fridays a little bit longer because I have weekends off. And Thursdays I work from home. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Sit back, chill, relax, catch up on movies, family, friends, all that good stuff. My Discord, if you guys want to join, it's in the links in the description. Stream Elements also throws it up from time to time. You guys are more than welcome to hit me up in there and stuff. But yeah, you too, Uber. You have a good weekend as well. I'll catch you guys, I'm sure, on Discord sometime today or tomorrow. So have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'll catch you on Discord, and otherwise, I will catch you Monday evening. Take care, stay safe, have a great weekend.
A new adventure, moving in the flow.
Starboard bridge, I'm off the